are many weeks yet to come.
Methodist Church Youth Group, and she also serves as her class president.
Congratulations and great job to all three of the girls. Senior leaders in the Lady Pirates this year. And of course, for the season's going we're coming into this game at 18-0 on the year. 12-0 SBC play. Then the game earlier this year against the Clyde Flyers, who they play here tonight, had to come from behind in the last minute of play. 5 points down in the last minute to win by 2. 7. This is the 8. Pirates have won 3 straight in the series against the Clyde Flyers. Scott McVay, the head coach of the Perkins Pirates. Steve all season long. Get right in the family. Like the D and Ryan Carter, the first-year head coach of the Clyde Flyers.
Make sure you get all 3 of these guys.
Anything Butch wants, we take here. Pete Coco has become the agent, as I understand, for Sierra Pirates. That's a winning proposition right there.
For the past 4 years, Tyler has been very dedicated and important individual for the success of Pirate basketball. The basketball program is very appreciative of his efforts. The players, with 30 years of experience, Mr. Kevin Chatafai.
Officials taking care of action in tonight's game. Perkins at 18-0 and 12-0, and the Flyers coming in at 9-9 overall and 7-5. SBC play. It's a home finale for the Pirates. The seniors playing their last game here. Heard their names all year long. They're one of the key contributors to what has been an outstanding season of basketball at the Clyde. Starting lineups now. Nick Beebe for Clyde, countered by Kyle Halleck of Perkins. Logan T, averaging 12.7 per ball game. Beebe was averaging 5.8. There's Devin Matthews, checking in at 7.7 on the year. Kyle Halleck was at 20.9. Josh Bender, senior, averaging 15.9 per game. Danny Doster for Perkins, averaging 8.7 per contest. Well, this young man has got a great future. Alex Gillette averaging 12.3, just a sophomore. Another senior for the Pirates. Josh Lau, averaging 4 points per ball game. Clyde Blaze Bainey, a 6'1 senior, averaging 3.2. And for Perkins, another senior, Justin Cardell, averaging 20.4 per ball game. Playing at Ryan Carter, because he hooped it up for the Flyers when he played. Basketball, football star that we saw quite often, and good to have him back in the area once again. And off we go, with Perkins controlling the basketball first. And right into the Rumble section. Everybody in the Rumble section, as you can see, all decked out in their white jerseys in support of the their quest for win number 19 in a row on the season, and that would break and set a new school standard. They tied the old mark of 18 with their last victory, and they win over Norwalk St. Paul a week before. We are at that time of the year. Stretch run as far as the regular season is concerned. Girls tournaments opening up this week, and the boys get things started next week. Perkins playing against Oak Harbor out of the SBC in their opener in the big house at Sandusky High. Justin Caudill already with his second rebound of the first quarter. Still looking for some points in this ball game. Josh Lau unable to get the roll, and it's Clyde on the rebound and Nick Beebe. Caudill with his third rebound. Now Halleck forcing the action from one end to the other as he does so well. Gets the first points of the ball game on the board. Clyde's been kind of struggling the last couple of weeks. They lost their last two ball games, 77-62 to St. Mary's Central Catholic and 76-63 to Genoa on back-to-back nights the previous week. And all of a sudden, what was a very promising season for the Flyers is leveled out at 9-9. A slow start here. Both teams struggle to get that offensive continuity going. Devin Matthews kind of resetting things for the Pirates. Not bad at all. Josh Lau with the tip-in off the Justin Caudill miss. Jumps to a 4-0 lead as we go wheeling and take another look at this thing. Nice move in the baseline by Caudill. Just didn't get the roll, but look at this. He bats that thing up like a volleyball, and Lau gets the basket to fall. And Perkins with a 4-0 lead. 5:15 to go in quarter number one. Just unable to get the roll. Dan Doster setting things from the corner. Justin almost got a piece of it. It is the sophomore Alex Gillette getting the first points of the ball game on the board for Clyde. Right back by Kyle Halleck. So it's 6-2. Perkins with the advantage about halfway through the first quarter of play. Great hustle play and defense by Doster. Ball went to the wrong team, but it still ends up in the turnover, and Perkins gets possession back. You see Alex Wozlik checking on the floor for the Pirates. There by Drew Sullivan. But Justin has been all over the boards first period of play. Clyde misses. Justin rebounds. Hustle again by Doster coming up with a loose ball. Pirates on the run. Sullivan with a follow. 8-2 in favor of of the Pirates. Traveling violation against the Flyers, and Perkins will get the basketball back. We talked about Perkins opening up sectional tournament play next week. They get things started against Oak Harbor. If they would win that game, then they would play either Fostoria or Port Clinton. It's going to be no easy exit. No successful easy exit anyway out of that Division II at Sandusky High. Alex Wozlik tips one home. 1.5 to go. This is a second outstanding tip by the Pirates here in the first quarter of play. Wozlik's doing a good job of attacking the basket on the shot by Caudill, and the tip gives the Pirates a 10-4 lead. Clyde's in that same sectional at Sandusky High, and they've got the Wednesday night ball game. They'll take on Norwalk to get things started. That's just totally a meat grind. At that sectional, Bellevue's in the other half of that bracket from Clyde. And then you look at going down to the district tournament, and you've got Upper Sandusky down there, probably Shelby. It's going to be a wild, wild tournament. Of course, going beyond just the Pirates, you've got all sorts of teams that have very good possibilities of making solid tournament runs this year, both on the boys and girls side of things. So hopefully we'll have a nice long tournament run for you this year. And the Pirates from point blank range unable to get anything to fall, and they'll try it again here before the end of the quarter. One of these would result in a score of some sort or another for the Pirates. Very low scoring first quarter of play. Buzzer sounds, at least part of the buzzer sounded anyway. The first quarter comes to a close with the Perkins Pirates on top of the Clyde Flyers by a score of 10-4. Second quarter action coming up. Stay with us as we continue with your North Coast Game of the Week.
Tonight's Game of the Week is brought to you by the United Way of Erie County, funding 24 local partner agencies serving Erie County. It's the United Way. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. They're across from the Sandusky Mall. Lee's Famous Recipe. Also brought to you tonight by Salmon Run Restaurant, located in the Sawmill Creek in Huron. Great restaurant, great atmosphere. Salmon Run in Sawmill Creek. Barnes Nursery and Garden Center, Cleveland Road West on the curve in Huron. Barnes Nursery. Tonight's telecast is sponsored by Groff Funeral Homes, caring for our community since 1902. Groff Funeral Homes. And brought to you tonight by Window Incorporated. Plumbing, heating, and air conditioning. 625-1037. Window Incorporated. Marconi's Restaurant, Cleveland Road, Huron. You know, they're the area's best Italian dining, without a doubt. Marconi's in Huron. Miley Family Dentistry, Stephen C. Miley, 1323 Hull Road. Miley Dentistry, Steve Miley. J.A. Truth Packing Company, quality people making quality pork products. The J.A. Truth Packing Company. Tonight's telecast brought to you by Sandusky Orthopedics and Rheumatology, Doctors Berry, Felter, Wong, Alexa, and Morrow. 1401 Bone Creek Drive, just off Route 4, Hayes Avenue, Sandusky Orthopedics and Rheumatology. O.E. Meyer Company, an employee-owned company serving the community since way back in 1918. It's O.E. Meyer Company. Berardi's Family Kitchen. Taste the homemade touch at Berardi's Family Kitchen, Perkins Avenue.
Unfortunately, injuries do happen, and you should consult the most qualified rehabilitation team to treat your painful condition. Rehabilitation centers are not the same. Advanced Health is the only local physical therapy clinic offering doctors of physical therapy on staff. In addition, most of our athletic trainers and physical therapists have specialized training.
Advanced Health. Our strength is quality. The community at Parkview offers skilled and intermediate nursing care and retirement living in absolutely beautiful surroundings and state-of-the-art facilities. Please visit the community at Parkview and see for yourself. The community at Parkview, 3800 Parkview Boulevard. It's time for a little billboard art, and they include Barnes Nursery and Garden Center. Large trees, we can move them. Barnes Nursery, Route 6, just west of Huron. Barnes Nursery. Imaging, Open MRI, Gnomes Healthcare, known throughout the area, 621-0858, Gnomes Healthcare. Quick Lane at Matthews Ford, all major brands. It's your best deal for tires, just next to Matthews Ford. Also sponsored tonight by Gunlock, heating, cooling, and air conditioning since 1889. Don't gamble with your family's comfort. Gunlock. And by the Citizens Banking Company, and rates don't have to get this ugly, and they don't at Citizens Banking Company.
Welcome back to the North Coast Game of the Week from the Plank. Second quarter action with the Perkins Pirates holding a 10-4 lead after one quarter of play. Boy, these kids, these seniors have played an awful lot of games together on this floor. It seems kind of hard to believe that we're witnessing the very last one right here. I'm sure to the opposition it seems like these young men have been playing basketball here for about 18 years, but 4 years worth of ball games, and they have done a great job. Plays Bainey with a basket, but a miss on the free throw. And the Pirates back to the attack. And the Flyers almost came up with a miraculous basket. Great try by Justin Cook. Nice solid move in the paint to the basket by Halleck, and it is a 12-6 lead. Again, a lot of point-blank shots here by Clyde as well that just won't go. Gonna get another crack at it right here and turn it over. See Scott get upset too often. Drew Sullivan answers right back for a 14-8 Pirate advantage. We're going to take another look once again as the Pirates run the floor. There's the pull-up by Sullivan. Bang. Perkins 16 and make it 14 and Clyde 8. A little bit too anxious here. Now we can say 16 on the Justin Caudill ram from the right side. And we're going to take another look once again. Caudill pokes it to Halleck, and then Justin knows where to go, and Kyle gets the assist. Boom. That'll drive the Rumble section to the next level. Now Now it's 16-8. You can hear the buzz still going on. Fans just love the slam dunks. You love defense too. Great hustle by Halleck. Tell you what, there have been several instances this year where these guys just get on a roll, and they are just so much fun to watch. They play together so well. They obviously respect each other's games too. Nobody cares about the credit involved. Devin Matthews with great penetration and a quick little run of 6 straight points to put the Pirates up on top, 18-8. Caudill gets the break started off the rebound. Matthews looks like a decoy here, like he's setting something up, and then just takes his man strong. Unless they stop you, take it to the hole, and Matthews plays that roll well, builds the Pirate lead to 10. Sports Radio Sandusky, WLEC, 1450 AM, with a very busy week of action coming up. On the weekend, we'll wrap up the boys' regular season on Friday night with the Perkins quest for their 20th straight victory of the season. We'll have that for you Friday night as they travel to Port Clinton. And on Saturday night, we've got a girls' sectional basketball doubleheader, sectional championship doubleheader. We won't know the opponents till later in the week after the games are played on Tuesday. A lot of basketball coming up this week as we get ready to really roll head first into the tournament trail. Josh Bender scoring on the layup for Clyde to break that little run of the Pirates and make it 18-10. After a 3 by Halleck, then the Pirates build their lead to 21-10. Logan T answering for the Flyers. It's a 9-point ball game until he goes right back to 11, courtesy of Justin Caudill. Sometimes these things just seem like they happen so easily. Nice baseline jump shot by Josh Bender, the leading scorer for the Flyers on the year, averaging nearly 16 points per ball game. Justin has gotten so good at those post moves, and with his leaping ability, it's just awfully tough to get up and defend him. Fight again with great opportunities down low, and finally it's Josh Bender. It gets the Flyers back again to within 9 points at 25-16. Caudill knew exactly when to pull off of that one, or a goaltending call came along. Well, what a great follow by Caudill. It all started with the penetration of Devin Matthews. And Bender's on a roll here in the second quarter. Get Devin Matthews, the old big-time moves underneath. Perkins defense getting the stop, and Devin scores on the layup at the other end, going coast to coast, 29-18. Perkins out to the 11-point advantage. We're going to take another look right here at Matthews. Right down the left side. Nobody's going to stop him, and he's going to take it the distance, high off the glass, and good. Put back basket by Logan T. And the Flyers are back down to single digits again and back in possession of the basketball as well. Right at the buzzer, Flyers getting one more on the board. So it could have been a lot worse. They were down 29-18 before scoring the final 4 points of the first half. Perkins outscoring Clyde 19-18 in the second quarter. So your halftime score is Perkins 29 and Clyde 22. And a lot of the best is yet to come. Stay with us on the North Coast Game of the Week. Game of the Week. Segment sponsors include Matthews Ford Lincoln Mercury. Also, Toughman Equipment and Supply on Route 20 East in Norwalk, presenting our Hustle Award. Firelands Regional Medical Center in Sandusky presents the Player of the Game. And the Money Shot is brought to you by Citizens Banking Company. Fan of the Week is sponsored by Parshauer Eye Center. Play of the Game is courtesy of High Miler Convenience. Assist of the Game brought to you by Hobie Career Center in Milan. Pre-game brought to you by Buckeye Cable System. And Cameo Pizza presents the Cameo Fan Cam.
Our patron sponsors include the UPS Store, Toft Funeral Home and Crematory, Asher Brothers Auto Pride, Periodical Publishers Service Bureau Incorporated, Coaches Sports Corner, Cliff's Carryout, Danny Boys, the Commons at Providence and Providence Care Center.
Tonight's Game of the Week is brought to you by your friends here at Chet and Matt's Pizza. Good luck to all area teams.
Tonight's Game of the Week is brought to you by your friends at Foster Chevrolet Cadillac. Good luck to all the area teams.
What makes Max and Irma's different than everyone else in town? It's how we prepare our food. We do it all from scratch, and we do it right the first time around. Come on in and check it out for yourself. You'll enjoy it.
Whether it's the game of the week or the game of your life, give it your all and play like a champion.
United Herner wishes all area teams the best of luck this season.
Tonight's Game of the Week is being brought to you by Manny's Sports Tavern and Grill. Good luck to all area teams from your friends here at Manny's.
Tonight's Game of the Week is brought to you by Murray & Murray, experienced trial attorneys.
Tonight's telecast sponsored by the good folks over at Precision Body and Frame. You know, we do your body better. Venice Road, Precision Body and Frame. Key Bank, the future is key at Key Bank. 3 locations in our area. Tonight's telecast also brought to you by Remax Quality Realty. They are above the crowd. 627-1996. Remax Quality Realty, and by the J.H. Ruth Packing Company. Quality people making quality pork products. J.H. Ruth. This telecast brought to you by O.E. Meyer, serving the community since 1918. O.E. Meyer, Jim's Pizza Box, located in Milan and in Huron. Jim's Pizza Box. Jim West and the whole gang say good luck to all area teams. Foster Funeral Home and Crematory in Huron. Wayne and Sandy Foster. Foster Funeral Home and Crematory, located in Huron. Tonight's telecast brought to you by Quiznos Sub, across from the Sandusky Mall. Toasty, it's Quiznos Sub. Tonight's telecast also sponsored by Old Town Windows, Doors, Auto Glass, and Mirrors. 626-9613. Polis and Associates Architects. They're located at 1717 East Perkins Avenue. Polis and Associates Architects. The Wagner Quarries, part of Hanson Aggregates. Also, Sandusky Quarry in Groton Township. Hanson Aggregates. This broadcast sponsored by Foster Chevrolet Cadillac. Since 1955, it's Foster Chevrolet Cadillac. Pell's Lettering Shirt Shack, located on Milan Road, 625-3567. Pell's Lettering Shirt Shack. And by Spear Brothers Excavating, since 1975.
Game of the Week segment sponsors, Matthews Ford Lincoln Mercury, presenting our replays. Tough Man Equipment and Supply, Route 20 East in Norwalk, presents the Hustle Award. Firelands Regional Medical Center in Sandusky presents the Player of the Game. And the Money Shot is brought to you by the Citizens Banking Company. Fan of the Week sponsored by Parshauer Eye Center. And the Play of the Game will be sponsored again tonight by Heimeiler Convenience. The Hobie Career Center in Milan presents the Assist of the Game. The pregame is brought to you by Buckeye Cable System. And, of course, don't forget the Cameo Fan Cam, brought to you by Cameo Pizza. And off we go with quarter number 3 from the plank. With neither team really lighting it up the first half, although Perkins a little more so than Clyde. They hit 38% on 14 of 36. Clyde just 30.5% on 11 of 36. Getting lots of shots up there. Unfortunately for the Flyers, they just never pick up the pace in the second. What they do right there on the Nick Beebe basket. And that makes 6 straight points for Clyde to get back to within 5 at 29-24. And here Coach McVay in the background spacing. An important part of running an offense in high school basketball. Spacing on the floor, more balance. Create some openings for yourself. Turnaround jump shot. Tough shot by Justin Waddell. Found a spot on the glass and banked her home. That's worth another look right here. And the Justin Quaddill basket. That's the bounce pass from Devin Matthews. Over 2 of the Flyers. It's a great job by Quaddill. 31-24. Perkins back up by 7. This is the sophomore Alex Gillette out front. Double team down low, but still Logan T able to get it done. 3-point play. We get the Flyers back again to within 4 at 31-27. Great opportunity right here to make it even closer. Just off the mark, however, by Blaze Beatty. Job again by Alex Gillette for Clyde on the rebounded. And Logan T off the mark from out front, giving the rumble section something to rumble about here in the second half. Now, I'll tell you what, folks, in case you hadn't noticed it already, Perkins Ball Club makes you defend. They challenge you, take the ball strong to the basket. Alec doing a great job right there, and he's almost impossible to stop when he penetrates like that. Back to a statement that Scott's told us about all year long, and you can see it. You can see one of the few times that Kyle ever smiles on the floor, too. But he almost gets to the free throw line when he wants to go. The penetration moves that he makes, he just creates so many great things by taking the ball strong. Devin Matthews with a couple of opportunities. Doster. How many times have you seen the Pirates do that this year, turning the defense into offense? Boy, if you're going to go up and foul right there like Nick Beebe just did, you want to make sure you don't make the layup. He just kind of bodied up a little bit. Doster stayed strong and got the basket to fall, but not the free throw. So it's 37-27. Perkins back up by 10. And back and forth we go. Alec hitting the jump shot for a 10-point Perkins lead again at 39-29. Wasilic with the block. Logan tees three. Starts off a nice little Clyde run right here. It's a 39-34 ball game after the Josh Bender basket, and then steal by the Clyde defense once again, and they've got a chance to bring it down even a little bit closer. Jumper right on the money in the paint by Nick Beebe, and looky here, he's got a three-point ball game at 39-36. You can see in the background Ryan Carter, very happy the way things are going. Scott McVay, not too happy the way things are going. Next week, we follow the Pirates once again and looking for win number 20 of the season, trying to complete an undefeated regular season. Here we go. Let's take a ride. Rumble section at its finest right there. Adam Redmond leading the way. Breaks that Clyde run. And takes what was a 3-point lead and turns it into a 6-point advantage at 42-36. Sullivan doing a nice job right there of getting his defender to leave his feet. And of course, you can't defend anybody when you're in the air. Sullivan takes advantage, gets that open jump shot, builds the Perkins lead back to 8 at 44-36. Too much of a piece of the ball handler. Devin Matthews. Finishing touches on a little 7-point run by the Pirates, who opened that lead back up to 10 again at 46-36. Wasn't that long ago that Clyde had knocked it down to 3 at 39-36. Somehow right there, Josh Cook got that free throw to fall. 2 on the board for Cook. And then a possible three-pointer again by Kyle Halleck. Successfully done, 49-38. Perkins puts up 20 points in the third quarter to 16 for Clyde. So now after 3 quarters, Pirates have built a lead. 11 points, 49-38. 8 more minutes to go. Fourth quarter action coming up next as the Pirates look for win number 19 in a row on the year. It's up next on the North Coast Game of the Week. Segment sponsors include Matthews Ford, Lincoln Mercury, bringing you our replays each and every telecast. Tough Man Equipment and Supply on Route 20 East in Norwalk presents our Hustle Award. The player of the game is sponsored by Firelands Regional Medical Center in Sandusky, and the money shot is courtesy of the Citizens Banking Company. Parshauer Eye Center presents our Fan of the Week. That's coming up here in just a couple of moments. Play of the game sponsored by High Miler Convenience. Our assist to the game comes your way courtesy of Ehovie Career Center in Milan. The pregame is brought to you by Buckeye Cable System. And don't forget about the Cameo Pizza, Cameo Fan Cam.
More billboard art, and they include Sawmill Creek Resort, hotel, golf shops, restaurants. Just a great location located on Lake Erie, just west of Huron. Chet and Matt's Pizza, left at the First Light in Strub Road if you're driving that way. But, of course, you know where it's at, Strub Road, just east of 250. The Sandusky Register, your paper, your news. Don't miss a single story. Sandusky Register, and check out SanduskyRegister.com. Winter fun is full swing at snow trails in Mansfield. I-71 and Route 13, snow trails in Mansfield. BGSU Firelands campus, the 360-degree education designed around you.
It is time right now for the Parshauer Eye Center Fan of the Week. With moves like that, was there any real question? That's your Parshauer Eye Center Fan of the Week. Cameo Fan Cam up next, brought to you by Cameo Pizza. Listen here. There you go, girl. Good job. Cameo Pizza presents the Fan Cam.
Danny Boy's Italian Eatery wishes all of our area teams good luck this season.
Come celebrate big with pizza, pasta, ribs, and more. Come see us at Danny Boy's.
Hello, Pierre Van Rapenbush. And everyone here at Pierre's Quick Print is proud to be a Game of the Week sponsor. Good luck to all the athletes.
Tonight's Game of the Week is brought to you by your friends at Casper Toyota Scion of Sandusky.
The Schuster family is very proud to be celebrating our 40th year in the Sandusky market, and a big thanks to our community for helping us make that happen. To thank you, we have our $3.99 Magnificent 7, Monday through Friday, which you've got to ask for.
Tonight's Game of the Week is brought to you by the Kazmaier Insurance Group. Good luck to all area teams.
Tonight's Game of the Week is brought to you by Vacationland Realty. Remember Vacationland Realty, a household name. And good luck to all the area teams.
Family, friends, and fun for over 70 years.
Cameo Pizza, a family restaurant since 1936.
And you know, we thought it would never get here, but how about all this wintertime fun all of a sudden? Weather and whatnot after a lot of mild winter weather, but perfect timing for snow trails in Mansfield, one of our sponsors here on the North Coast Game of the Week. It is the big winter carnival going on this weekend. You talk about the place to be. Get down to Mansfield on Saturday. They've got 12 to 72-inch base, packed powder. 13 of 13 runs are going, plus carnival means it's time for the bikini races. Saturday, snow trails in Mansfield. See you there. Fourth quarter action with Perkins. Waddell just missing on the fast break basket, but the Pirates opening up with a 49-38 lead to start the quarter. We've got about 30% of the bodies participating in this game laying on the floor after that exchange is done. Kyle Halleck, well, I tell you what, he gets himself squared up to the basket. You watch that shooting form, and it's just like textbook kind of stuff. Three-point basket to open the fourth quarter, and Perkins with a lead of 52-38. Devin you go through a season and see a team go unbeaten. It's uncanny. The last area team, and I know if it did that, was 97, 98, I think, Karen Tigers. I don't know when they went through the SBC unbeaten. But they go 20-0 on a season. That's the opportunity that's awaiting the Pirates now with their final regular season game at Fort Clinton. Mystery sometimes when he shoots that ball, how it doesn't go. Look at the hustle by Sullivan. Outstanding. Matthews. Alec. A little frustration setting in right there with the double team. Guys just don't always blow that whistle the way you want them to. Well, how this happens, I don't know, but Justin Caudill's got to be some kind of magician. That's just unbelievable. Great inbound speed from Doster. And now you know why Danny holds the school record for assists. He just knows how to get that ball to the right place. And the Pirates just off and running with a tremendous run to start this fourth quarter. Basically decides the ball game here when Perkins scores the first 11 points of the period. Leading right now by a score of 59-38. Ability to reach the free throw line, and then the other part of the challenge is knocking those things down once you get there. 60-38, that completes a very solid run by Perkins to open up the quarter where they score the first 11 points. Go back to the third quarter when they scored on the three-pointer at the end of the quarter by Halleck, and it makes it a 14-point run. Put together 14-point runs in the second half of ball games. Looking pretty good. (60-38) right now. There's the follow by Alex Gillette. 60-40. A couple of weeks ago, do you ever just sit yourself on the bench and just look at these kids and go, wow? It's like I just did right there. A great baseline move. Basket cut off. I'll use the other side. Not a problem. Justin Caudill. Missed free throw keeps it at 62-40. Matching the biggest lead for the Pirates of 22 points. Josh Bender slashing to the basket. Pirates just been on fire here in the second half. Drew Sullivan doing it at the defensive end as well as Drew cut off that drive to the basket. Sullivan hard at work on the offensive glass as well. Schaefer off the bench, knocking down a three and building that Perkins lead to its largest stage of the ball game, 68-42. Time for the curtain calls indeed. See all sorts of new faces on the floor for Perkins. There's J.P. Lococo, Adam Tinker, Jared Patton playing defense right there. The steal by John Schaefer. Kirk Heipley entering your picture as well. Flyers running the other way, and official blowing the whistle on Jared Patton. See the time remaining, just over a minute to go as the Pirates close in on setting a new school standard, 19 straight wins in a season. And you know, when you look at the record books after this year is done, as J.P. Lococo knocks down that jump shot, these young men are going to leave quite a mark in the record books at Perkins High School. And not just in basketball. I mean, you look forward to the baseball season, and so many of these young men play that ball game and play it well. So lots to look forward to yet this season. But boy, when you're a senior, it just seems to go by so fast. Pirates just winding the clock down right now. And they will wrap up the victory at the Pirate flank in a big way, 70-47 as they dominate the Clyde Flyers in this one. And they complete the home portion of their schedule at 10-0. One more to go in PC Friday night. It's the traditional thumbs up after the ball game by Scott McVeigh. Josh Lau doing the model job. Jared Patton starting with the Nets. Getting the Nets got down and remembering the outstanding home season and all the great memories these young men have of this basketball floor. But what a run it's been. The Hustle Award coming up for Tough Man Equipment and Supply on Route 20 East in Norwalk. Hustle Award tonight, Josh Lau. Always count on him for hustling up and down the floor, banging around underneath. That's your Hustle Award tonight, Josh Lau for Tough Men Equipment and Supply, Route 20 East in Norwalk. Up next, the Money Shot, brought to you by the Citizens Banking Company. And our Money Shot tonight. Wow, they did a whole lot better. Kyle Halleck kind of spinning to the hole and getting a free throw to boot. That's your Money Shot for tonight, brought to you by Citizens Banking Company. Now the Hovey Career Center assist of the game. That's the one I was thinking was coming. Danny Doster on the lob to the basket. Justin Caudill somehow got it to fall. Danny Doster with another one of his record-setting assists. That's your assist of the game, brought to you by Hovey Career Center. Now your play of the game, sponsored by High Miler Convenience. I think I could guess this one too. Justin Caudill up high and kaboom. Justin Caudill, Kyle Halleck together, the High Miler Convenience play of the game. And finally, our player of the game, brought to you by Firelands Regional Medical Center in Sandusky. Devin Matthews going to get the award tonight as Devin takes this one strong to the basket for 2 of his 11 points on the night. Devin Matthews, another senior of the Perkins Pirates, is your Firelands Regional Medical Center player of the game. Celebration continues at the Pirate flank. What a great year it's been, and hopefully a whole lot more to come. These young men continue on toward the quest of a 20-0 season. And then, of course, whatever can happen in the tournament trail. A lot of magical memories. Hopefully a lot of more magical moments yet to come for these young men. 19-0 with one more to go, and you'll see that quest for number 20 in a row as a very proud principal, Chris Gasteyer, looks on. You'll see it next week as we follow the Pirates to the Supreme Court in Fort Clinton. Scott McVay finishes off the ceremonial cutting down of the nets. We'll have the Perkins Fort Clinton game coming up for you next Friday night. It's being played at Fort Clinton. We'll have it for you next week. Our final presentation of the regular season, North Coast Game of the Week. See you next week. Thanks for joining.